Folder tracks can do a lot of things. There are also new ways of using folder tracks exclusively to Cubase 6. Let's start by setting up a folder the old school way. Right-click and add a folder track. Now drag it to the top and start putting some tracks into it. You can do this one at a time or shift-select multiple tracks and drag them in. Let's hit Ctrl-Command-Z a few times to undo what we've just done. Now we're going to do the same thing using the new method in Cubase 6. Click on the bottom track. Now while holding Shift, click the top track. All of the tracks in between are now selected. Simply right-click and choose Move Selected Tracks to New Folder. Albeit a small feature, this saves you a few clicks here and there, and that's what Cubase 6 is all about. You can fold up the folder track by clicking this button here. You can press it again to unfold it. You can also have folders nested within other folders. Let's create a second folder just for the guitars. Now I have two folders contained within this folder. Each folder has a track inside of it as well. You can fold and unfold all the folders at once. Before we do that, we need to go to the Preferences menu. Go to the Project and Mixer page under the Editing sub-menu. Make sure that Deep Track Folding is checked. I'll tell you why this is important in a second. Now fold up each folder so that all that's left in view is one folder track. Go to the Project menu, Track Folding, and select Unfold Tracks. Notice that every single folder track was unfolded. This is because we checked Deep Track Folding. If we left it unchecked, only the first folder track would have been opened. You can also fold everything back up by going back to Track Folding and selecting Fold Tracks. There's another option, Flip Fold States. This is only available when you have two or more folders in a project and one is opened and one is closed. This will do exactly what it says. The open folder will become closed and the closed folder will become open. If you want to remove a track from the folder, just pull it down to the bottom. The indent lets you know that these tracks are in the folder above. Now fold up the track. Let's make the folder bigger. You can clearly see all of the tracks in your folder. We can cut, move, and erase the information here, and the changes will also happen on the tracks contained within the folder. There is also a more advanced way of doing this that we covered in the chapter Group Editing in Level 1. When you look at the inspector, you can see all of the tracks that are in that folder. If you select one of them, their inspector information will show up below. You can mute or solo the folder track, and all of the tracks contained within it will be muted or soloed as well. A really cool way to use folder tracks is when you are recording multiple tracks. Let's say we're about to record some acoustic drums. You could either enable each of the tracks individually, or select them all and move them to a new folder. Now with one simple click, we're ready to record. Folder tracks can save you a lot of time.